Welcome back to Rustic Root Farms. So, I've literally just been out to check and then went back in for a cup of tea. Our barley field here is ready to harvest. Oh, it's only a couple of hours ago and I've just finished harvesting the field over there. But, just checking, and this does seem fine to harvest. It's looking absolutely fantastic. There are a couple of rough spots, as you can see, just over there. But let's get harvesting. This is just going to be a quick little vlog as we get this harvested. Oh, and it stepped in that. So we'll get in the harvester and we'll get that done. Just thought it'd be nice vlog. What we do, so let's get harvesting. Let's get in. Okay, so let's get this started up. Let's get in our little barley field and let's get that harvested. Ooh. Really shouldn't take too long just to get this little field done. Traffic. Don't normally get traffic down here, but you know, best to be safe than sorry. A couple of patches where it just didn't germinate. That's not what we really want to be seeing. So let's get the old girl started up. And here we go, another field. Absolutely fantastic. Getting harvest done, mowing the weeds. Honestly, like I was saying, hopefully a few days, maybe even a week, I'm not entirely sure. It just depends on what the weather does as to whether we can get this corn done quick. But we don't have a lot of corn because we have a contract with the distillery for corn this year. Oh, we have a big one. I really am glad that we did get a lot of corn planted, because, you know, a couple of vlogs ago, you know, I did say I had to go to a meeting with my partner. It went really well, in all honesty. It wasn't too bad. There's just giving us an update on, you know, how much they want and can we provide and all that. So yeah, it was just, you know, it was letting them know that yeah, it's all good, we can fulfill the contract, and it is going to leave us with a bit left over, so we can keep that in the old silo for the pigs, especially Stanley. He really does like his corn. And myself, I do like the old corn on the cob with a little bit of butter on it. Sprinkle of salt. It's got to be done, especially when you grow corn and you like corn. But you know, you can't always have too much of a good thing. My partner is now currently looking, let's just get that piece, corn headers for the John Deere, which is good. That's a must. We only have the header that came with the harvester. We don't have a Capello or, as I say, a sunflower or a corn header or anything like that for that harvester, which has slightly upset my partner, so she's looking online. But at the moment the corn isn't ready, the sunflowers she planted isn't ready. I believe it's sunflowers she's planted. I'm not entirely sure what she's planted over in the field that was, you know, can you remember that field that we brought that was completely full of weeds? I mean, that was in a real bad way. Let's just try and keep in line. I don't think I'll be bringing out the big semi for this. We're not really going to need it. Probably just bring out our little truck and we'll just load it into the front bins. That's where my partner wants it, so that's where we'll put it. So we do have canola in the far field that we own, that my partner's got a contract for. She's going to be heading over there at some point today or tomorrow. So I'm not entirely sure. She sources all those. Another big patch that just failed germination over there. That's not really what we want to be seeing, is it? Big patches of failed crops. Let's just turn here. Do you know what? I will get the headland around here just to make it easier for myself when we get near these edges of the tree. There we go. Now we're looking just over, just over 70 odd %, I should say. Not too bad. Yeah, I think the little truck will be fine just hauling this. Hopefully we'll make this pass. Just look at the capacity. Oh, we're getting pretty full. I'm really jealous. My harvester doesn't have a monitor. I have to use my phone to track everything. Yeah, I don't mind though. But the last thing you want to do is, you know, having your phone. Maybe she might let me drive the John Deere, I don't know. That's how we're looking. Let's have a quick look. Right, okay, we're getting pretty full. So might have to look at stopping for a moment. And we'll get out and check. Just head around that tree, shall we? There we go. Looking at the load capacity, it looks like we are nearly full. Just a little bit more. We'll just. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. Let's just get the old auger pipe out. There we are. Alright. Turn this engine off. Just quickly jump out. Enough room down there. Plenty of room. Right, so I'll just go get the truck and we'll get this unloaded. Just got in the truck. Let's go. Don't want to hit that one. Yeah, we don't really need to bring out the big one, you know, the big semi just for this small field. We've mainly got that for the big corn fields that we have. So look in the mirror, there's nothing coming that way. Okay. And definitely all clear this way. So the sensor on this harvester should detect that we are underneath it, and it should empty out automatically. Should, or I could just use the button on my phone. We do have a link to that, so we'll get that done. There we go. Phone. There we are. Yeah, the sensor's working. The sensor is this black cap. There is a sensor in there, which is fantastic for us. Just gotta wait for the harvest to empty. Right, Okay, so let's reverse. And we'll reverse just onto here, so I'm not blocking this little roadway. Key out. There we go. And let's carry on. Let's get that auger pipe in. Okay. Get the bad girl started up again. And away we go. Cruise control. So, I'd like to know how your day's going. You know, if you run a farm, you know, what do you plant? You know, what moisture levels do you look for? And, you know, typically, do you plant winter wheat? You know, because, yeah, we've thought about it. Store it. There we are. And we'll just get this headland here. Don't really want to clip that tree. So let's... there we are. Just check the mirrors. There. We're fine. It's done. I'm actually really amazed, you know, the weather today has been absolutely amazing. We've managed to get that tester plot and the hybrid crop harvested, and well, as you can see, we are now getting one of the barley fields harvested. We do have another one just over there. That one, just, it wasn't ready yet. The moisture wasn't right. But, you know, we have to take that into consideration when we've got contracts. You know, they want it a set weight, we do it a set weight. As farmers, we do it right the first time. You know, because we don't really want to harvest it, then have no room in the wet bins for when the corn's going to be ready, because that corn takes up a lot of space. I mean, we only just minimally had enough for last year's contract. And yeah, they wanted a lot more this year, so that's what we did. We planted a lot more, and we have definitely got the capacity to meet demand now for that contract, which is brilliant for us as a small local farm. And to say that, you know, we can provide locally for our community, that's even better. And it's going to the distillery, which makes me happy. Okay, so we're getting a fair amount done. Let's just swing around here. Just try and get this little bit of headland. Just really don't like being too close to those trees. This harvester still runs like a dream, but I really, you know, about that forestry. Me and my partner, you know, we went away, spent a bit of time together, and we come back, and what harvester, what was new to us, the forestry, didn't even get to make it to do this harvest. That's really bad, you know. You just don't expect it. Have things stolen off your farm. It is bad, but you know, with the insurance, putting a bit more towards it. My partner's extremely happy with the John Deere, you know, and I'm extremely happy with the John Deere. Don't know if I'll get to drive it, like I said, but you know, it is what it is. I've got my class, now class dominator. I am thinking about upgrading probably to a Tucano. I'm not sure, because we should get a good deal on this. I have kept it in really good condition. I look after this girl. She's been really good to me. A fair few years we've had it now. This is covered a lot of acres, this old girl. Swing around, just try and get a bit more off of this edge here. So the time now is nearly 5 o'clock already. Jeez, time is flying. But you know, life of a farmer, we need to get this done. It's ready to harvest now. It needs to be done. It needs to get put in the silo. My partner has already switched it over to which bin it's going in. I don't know when she's getting it sold or what she's doing, or if people are coming to collect it. I have absolutely no idea. All I know is I've got to harvest it. So let's have a quick look how we're doing. Weight wise, let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're nearly full. Let's just say just about now. Let's just pull forward a bit and pull that up. There we go. Get the pipe put back out. There we go. See it from the shadow. I will leave the engine running this time. Just run over. Oh, we're not too far away from the truck either. That's brilliant. Right. Get this started up. Like I said, we have a small farm. We have old machinery. We don't have all the new big stuff, and when we do get the new big stuff, it's normally on demo. As you've seen a couple of times on the vlogs, we do get some things that we can demo, like that seeder. I mean, that was amazing. You know how much area that thing could cover to get that corn in the ground. Pull forward. Miles away. Better than this. There we go. Alright, so just straighten out a little bit. I'm not going to be able to get all of the harvesters loaded in here, but there we go. Just press the button on my phone, get that cut off, and we'll get this put in the small silos at the front of the farm. Like I said, my partner has already switched it over to what bin this is going in. Need to slow down would be a good start. Nothing coming, just going to put across here. There we go. That should tip directly in. I believe I can hear it going through there and up the belt. Oh, there we go. There we are. Right. Let's carry on. Oh, the old suspension on this is getting a bit bouncy. Still You know, our old trucks, our old tractors, our old harvesters. Well, old harvester, should I say now, because, you know, the John Deere's pretty new to us. All do a job. I mean, yes, they're old, but to us, it's what keeps us going. Just get under here, forward a little touch. There we go. Get that cut off. Get out. Beautiful. I love that we brought that sensor for this thing. Definitely helps us out. Just click a button on the phone, it opens up at the top. Beautiful. Wow, look how dirty this thing is. Definitely it's going to be in need of a wash, is the old girl. But this, I'll tell you what, this harvester has done this farm a phenomenal service. It is absolutely beautiful. I might keep it. I don't really want to get rid of it. Yeah, I can't. If we do get a Tucano, I'm not getting rid of this one. You know, this is done as well, done as proud. The only way I'll get rid of it is if there is just too many issues with it to get fixed. But like I said, I do look after it. It runs like an absolute dream. Oh, failed germination spot. That's fantastic. But yeah, it runs like an absolute dream. You wouldn't think it is as old as it is, and we've had it as long as we have, because we really just do take care of our old machinery. You know, it's what keeps our farm ticking, it's what keeps us going, making money. So, the farmers is only as good as the equipment that it uses. You look after your equipment, and you'll definitely be doing alright. There we go, let's just lift it up. Just this little piece. There we go. Couple more passes and that will be this field complete. There we go. Say after this one, 2 passes in total, 3 passes. Wow, just look at that patch there that just did not germinate. You know, you do everything you can and you just still can't guarantee that you're going to get that germination in stages or in areas. Yeah, as I was saying, Mother Nature does like throwing you a curveball. It's like you want to get things done on a set day, and on that day it could be hailing, it could be absolutely hammering it down with rain, it could be snowing like we got caught out with, and that's just not what you want. We definitely got caught out with the snow, wasn't expecting it, because we don't really get that much snow here. Yes, it gets cold, it gets windy, and you want to walk around in your bedding all day. It's just that cold, but really didn't expect that much snow or the ground to freeze as bad as it did. It definitely put a dampener on things, but you know, we came back from it. Got the testers put back in the ground, they grew, we've harvested them, got that done, which is all fantastic. Yeah, it's going to be 2 passes and that'll be it for this field. Can't really see there being more than that. It's got to be the tiniest strip down there, isn't it? Oh, this old girl. Oh, I'm really proud of this harvest, I really am. Oh, missed a strip there. Yep, I'm going to be getting that on the way back. The old OCD kicks in, and it's like that could be the difference of $1. You know, at the end of the day, you pay a lot of money to get the seed, the fertilizer, the lime. You know, another stages of fertilizer like manure spreading. But because we've got the old cows and the pig, definitely benefits us. So we don't really have to pay that much for our first stage with fertilizer. There's a big old gap. That just really frustrates me. That piece didn't germinate. Okay, well, and the last final strip of this barley field. Here we go. Another field done and harvested this season. Absolutely wonderful. Let's just get that grass cut and the weeds. Let's have a look at the tank. Okay, so we're getting there. Our full capacity. Possibly just having to, as we get up here and we get closer, we'll just empty out into that the little truck. There we go, I think that will do. Let's just lift that up. Yeah, my foot slipped on the pedal. There we go, that's done, that's out. That's... I pressed the wrong button. Yes I did, my finger slipped and caught the wrong button. There we go. Still got some life in it yet. Sometimes it can be a little bit temperamental, but can't all things when they're old. Especially this beast. This thing can be really temperamental and not want to start in the morning. That's emptying out nicely. 2 minutes past 6. I don't think that is bad going at all. And I'll just get this piece and on the way back. I'm going to have to get that piece there. Drive me crazy if I don't. Right, so pull the pipe in. Header down. Let's start it. Just give it a minute to catch speed. There we go. And there we are, and on the way back, I've got to get that. Like I said, my OCD will just not let me forget that one little strip. I've got to get it. So we're going to have a fair amount of barley just from this little field. I don't know how much it is for that contract that my partner's got, but you know, I'm sure we'll get sorted out and get that set amount. I don't know if we've got to take it, or if, like I said, I don't know if we're taking it, loading it up and all that good stuff. But if we are, we can do it. We now have the semi, which is definitely a massive help. Okay, that's that. Let's lift up the header and get the little OCD piece over here. I can see it dead in my sights. Let's get this down and ready. There we go. We're coming for you, little piece. We're coming for you. There we go. So, that is this field completely done for this year. Just need to go over a touch more. No. Is it not sensing the trailer? Has the sensor gone? I don't know. Right, we'll turn it off, take the key out, and we'll go empty this. Alright. Away we go. Another load of barley to go in the silo. Like I said, not bad timing at all, considering it is a small field. It is now 6:16. That is not bad going at all. I'm really impressed with how quickly that field's been done. Actually, I was expecting it to take just a little bit longer. Let's just do that. I can already feel this truck getting a lot lighter. It's really weird how you can just feel things getting lighter. Let's just do down here. There we go. I wonder what that person did without all them eggs. There was a lot of eggs. Must have been like a B&B or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so we're all clear. Head on over, get the harvester emptied. There we are. So that is this field done. The old girl's done it again, the class dominator. Does a beautiful job. It's old, but like I say, it is gold. It means the world to us to have it. But that is going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you did enjoy this little one, as we did get in some harvest on this barley field. We're finally getting somewhere, and we're finally able to start getting this harvest done. Absolutely brilliant. As always, if you did enjoy this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It definitely helps out, and until then, I will see you all real soon here on Rustic Root Farms.